You stopped doing that?
I did.
Yeah.
People start to complain.
Why?
I don't know. I'm like, this is the oldest comic gig in the fucking gig in the thing. It's just a gag. You drop your pen. I'm Jerry Lewis. It's funny.
Did you have underwear on?
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
no. Yeah, I had underwear on.
Ari pulls his hog out. Not anymore. I think he's scared now.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
Yeah, you can still pull your hog out. He pulled his hog out at Skankfest in New York. They had a, Skankfest.
I'm again not familiar.
You got to get in the loop.
I know. I'm out of it.
I did it a few weeks ago. At Kill Tony, yeah.
Pulled his hog out again?
Yeah, right before he was here, right before maybe Tony was here, one of the times.
Where was it?
Main stage, yeah.
Oh, in the comedy store?
Yeah.
Well, probably shouldn't say that. That could probably be a problem.
What was embarrassing?
Illegal.
Well, I used to do it, Joe.
It's a fake rubber dick. Don't worry about it, folks.
I used to do it.
You used to pull your dick out?
And then nobody noticed that I was embarrassing.
I get it. It's a joke.
Yeah, Joe. Just sometimes I do jokes, all right?
Okay.
What am I here? My father?
No, it's okay. It's all fine. It's all fine. Ari has always done ridiculous shit. He used to go on stage with his balls out of his pants and not address it.
Come on.
So he'd go on stage and do his act. What he would do is he would just unzip his pants, pull his sack out, and then just have only his sack hanging out while he was on stage.
Who did it at the store where there was like someone on stage doing the bombing and it was Joey behind.
There was a woman on stage. She was terrible, like one of the worst comics that's ever done comedy. And this one night she was killing. I mean, fucking killing. And this is why. When she would hit a punchline, Joey was hiding behind the stage and he was naked. And he'd go, ah! And then he would close the curtains. And so she would get this giant fucking laugh. And she was like, wow. And you can see her kind of feeling her oats. And then she's like, and then I told him, fuck you. And like, ah!
No.
Yes. Balls ass naked.
That seems like you could be in jail. That seems criminal.
With Joey's balls look like grapefruit in an old lady's pantyhose, and he's got a giant dick. So Joey would, and he's got this huge belly. So he opens up the curtains.
Oh, Jesus.
His pants are down by his ankles. His balls and his dick are hanging out. He's got this huge belly. Yeah. She never did comedy again.
Really?
No, I'm making that up.
Oh, okay.
She should have. There he is. That's in Austin, actually. That was where we were at the hotel. Hanging out there's Ari in the background.
Yeah.
Hanging out at the jacuzzi, getting ready for the show.
Wow. Yeah.
Back in the day.
Like comedy's, it's already dangerous enough.
Yeah.
I don't need to add nudity.
Well, you get in trouble now for
Yes.
things like that. Like people can get really angry at you for showing your dick.
Well, that could...
It's not like the olden days. It was it was a subtle gag.
It's a goof.
People could see it. Yeah.
It's a goof.
Nobody cared.
It's got his cock out.
Yeah. Joey used to do it all the time.
Yeah. I don't... there was... I remember when I was a kid, I had older sisters, and there was a flasher in our neighborhood. Oh. And they would go, I'm like, oh, the guy flat. I'm like, I don't understand this whole thing. I don't understand why he's doing that. I don't understand why it freaks you out so much. It's like, the whole thing, but now I understand why it freaks them out.
I get the freaking out. I still don't get why they do it, but I think it has something to do with someone traumatizing you when you're young.
It's got to be humiliation, something you're addicted to, that kind of... There's lots of people like that.
Yeah, well, how about guys who are addicted to... They hire women to gag them and shit on them and kick them in the balls and sometimes like really powerful men.
And hurt them.
Yeah.
Like hurt them.
Stomp their nuts.
Like stop on their nuts with a stiletto and then it starts bleeding. How is that fun? How is that? What is that?
I don't know.
That is such
broken people.
That is so down a rabbit hole of humiliation. I was hit a lot as a kid. I went to Catholic. I got all the guilt and hitting and somehow I managed to avoid that kind of shit. Thank God. Not that I don't have weird shit, but
that's some mommy shit and like the whole pantyhose and baiting you and kicking you in the balls. It's like there's obviously
it's got to be your mom, right?
Spectrum of pathologies that people can develop in their life, and there's probably a lot of mental illness involved in there and violence and abuse. But apparently, there's a woman that I talked to who's a dominatrix. And she was telling me and Jim Norton, Jim Norton.
Yeah, I know Jim.
He loves dominatrix. And she was saying most of her clients are like these like wealthy CEOs, and they run these companies, and they're the fucking man. And when they walk in, oh, Mr. Wilson's here. Hello, Mr. Wilson, can I get you a cup of coffee? And everyone's kissing their ass, and they want someone to shit on them, like literally shit on them. They want someone to tie them up, and she would say that those are the guys.
Why is that though?
I guess it's just...
So every powerful guy wants to like feel a release of their power?
Well, that's why when the
John
the
Wayne wanted to be
Steele-
shit on? I don't get it.
Maybe the Steele dossier, right? When they were talking about
Yes.
Trump getting peed on and all that stuff, or peeing on them. That's why it made sense. It's like,
Right.
well, of course. Well, not that it's real, not that it made sense that it's real, but that would be a story
Because
that you would
that's a
kind of
thing.
expect from a super powerful guy who had a weird kink.
Right.
Super powerful guys with weird kinks, they usually want to get pegged, right? They want to get pissed on. Pegged is the best. That's one of the best things. Like, because you could say pegged on national TV right now.
Yes.
It's still, you can still say
They're
it.
pegged.
No one can stop you. Right? Pegged is not like,
It's not in the dictionary,
Right.
I don't think.
right. If you say butt fucked with a dildo, people go, hey!
Hey!
But you shouldn't even say that because it's too wordy. Economy of words. Pegged fits better. And it's got a P and a G. Pegged.
How do you just not start laughing when when she starts pegging you?
I don't know.
How do you just not start laughing?
You might be really into it. And then you're like,
You gotta be.
oh, yes, I'm a bad boy.
I don't get it. What do the women get out of it?
They get to dominate you and
That's
fucking
it?
humiliate you. Yeah, I knew a guy, and this girl said that she would fuck him if he let her peg him, and he wouldn't do it.
Really?
We were calling him
She
gay.
wanted to do it.
Yeah. Well, she said, she goes, I'll let you fuck you. She goes,
you
I'll
let
let
me
you fuck
peg
me,
you.
but I want to fuck you in the ass.
How
with a
pretty
dildo.
was she?
She's pretty hot, and all my friends called him gay.
Well,
Bro, you're gay.
hey,
You should have just fucked her and let her take
you
it in
won't
the
let
ass.
someone fuck you in the ass. You're gay.
And my friend, it was funny. He was like, "It's not even a real dick, bro."
There's no win there for this
Yeah,
guy.
they're like,
There's
look,
no
she's
win.
hot, man. She probably doesn't want to fuck you, but she's willing to do it if you're willing to do something for her. She probably always wanted to peg a guy.
You got to make some sacrifices.
Yes!
That's like your joke about the female version of who wants to give you a job in Hollywood movie.
Oh, Harvina Weinstein?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
If
that.
Harvina Weinstein came to my son with a solid contract, I'd be like, dude, you're going to be Batman. Well, it's true. We were talking about that last night with R. Kelly. Like, the R. Kelly story is horrific, right? He's having sex with like 15, 16-year-old girls. But imagine if J-Lo had a bunch of 15 and 16-year-old boys locked up in a house somewhere in Miami. She's making them all eat her ass and videotaping them. We would be laughing. It's so funny. It's so different.
It is a different thing.
Men and women are different.
Yeah.
They're a different thing. And this idea that we're not different is so stupid. We're not math. You know,
Right.
we're very different.
Right.
Yeah, but we're in denial of that because we work in these environments where men and women are side by side, 40 hours a week, and everybody's under a human resources fucking tight grip of behavior. And so everybody guys act weird, and then men don't want their women mad at them, so they have to pretend that, yeah, these guys are assholes. This guy's a total pig.
Yeah.
You know, as a male feminist, I find that atrocious. You know who's not a male feminist? You know who you never find that's a male feminist? Gay guys. Because they're not trying to fuck you. Okay, so they don't have to play some stupid game. They care about women more than they care about anything, and women's equality is the most important thing. No, they're trying to suck dick and butt fuck dudes. They're having a good time. That's what they do. They're having a fun time with other gay guys. They don't give a fuck. They don't want you to be victimized, but they're not going to go out of their way as a male ally. That's all guys trying to fuck you. 100%. It is 100% sneaky guys who can't figure out any other way to fuck.
That they pretend to be female allies or
Yeah,
feminists.
male feminists.